Hey there, hockey fans. Welcome into another exciting matchup preview. Pat Strawn joined by the voice himself, Rhett McGibbon. And today we're going to talk about the men's Division II team as they prepare to do battle in a two-game matchup against Sault College in the Central Region. And Rhett, this is going to be one of the toughest tests that Division II team has had to face so far this year.
Yeah, the Sault came out last year at the D3 level and basically, honestly, ran show against everybody.
Yes,
and
they did.
I believe our D3 team played them at a showcase up in Miami of Ohio and got lit up 13-1 and I believe like 12-0. So this is a team that scores a ton of goals, and this is a team that you can see is on the skyrocketing towards being a Division I team eventually.
Yes,
Yeah,
right.
probably as soon as next year, perhaps.
Yeah, and this is, as we said, going to be a really tough matchup.
Yeah.
A very offensive power firehouse coming in from Sault College. And to talk more about that matchup is goaltender Adam Partridge to talk about the Flames preparing for this weekend.
I think the showcase in Lindenwood really helped prepare us for this team as our schedule is tougher this year. We play a lot of top teams in each region. If we can come out with 1 or 2 wins and keep both games close, I think it will really help us go a long way in the rankings that come out in a week. Looking for that first or second spot. Playing a top team like Sault, one of the best teams in the country. They won the national championship last year for D3. Playing 2 good games against them will really help boost us and get us into that 1 and 2 spot we want to see ourselves in at the end of the season. We do have a lot of weekends left, but this is definitely probably our 2 most important games from here on out, and most likely the toughest team we play the rest of the season until we face some teams at nationals.
And Rhett, a big factor of this game, obviously, we've talked about the hot offense that Sault College has, but it's all going to start with the Flames' PK and obviously being able to try to hold that top line of Sault to just 1 goal, and then even more so, they got to be effective on the power play.
Yeah, you got a guy in 14 games that has scored more points than I can count, to be honest, Pat. So this is a guy that can put the puck in the back of the net. And, you know, we talked about it with the Division I men's team, and we'll talk about it right now. When you're taking on top-tier teams in the ACHA, the PK, but also just special teams play is going to be huge. Partridge is going to have a big weekend.
Yes, he is.
And also, you're going to have to stay out of the box. And I know D2 has a great penalty kill. They've done a nice job through the neutral zone this year, and have done good work at taking away other teams' time and space through the neutral zone, so they haven't been able to set up as well. But still, when you've got this much skill on a team, and I'm talking about Sault College, they're going to score goals, and you're just going to have to keep them at bay as best you can and not give them extra chances with the man advantage.
And Rhett, we know how, I just touched on how special teams, how they're going to play a factor, but obviously, what is going to be the biggest factor for them? Because you got to think for the Flames, it's going to have to find a way to not only muck this game up a little bit, because it'll try to stifle that offense of Sault College, but even more so, they're going to have to play their best defensive, I guess, pairings, you could say, and matchup that they've had all season.
Well, this is going to be a tight checking hockey game, and time and space is going to be limited. So your guys like Flanders, he can play a rougher, grittier style of game. He's going to have to be big. Niederer, even though he's a smaller body, is a guy that can do that as well. And then I look at your D, and I'm thinking of guys like Max Mitchell, Norwinski, and other bodies back there. You are not going to have a lot of time to work with. And if you're trying to do moves, extra finesse play, when you're exiting the zone, you're going to get burnt against this group. You have to play smart, simple hockey, make a quality outlet pass, use your legs, and don't use your hand skills as much. And trying to, we've seen it in previous games through here. A guy tries to toe drag somebody, your last guy in the blue line. That's not going to fly this weekend against Sault College.
Well, Rhett, always appreciate the insight that you give us. Make sure to tune into this 2-game matchup that the Flames will have against Sault College. But in the meantime, to keep with all things Flames Nation and more so Flames hockey at the Division II level, Rhett, what do you want them to do?
Oh, go to social media down here on your phone, computer. You're probably, I don't know what you're doing. Maybe you're at
tablets.
work. Just take a 5-minute break.
Yes.
Get in a little white space zone, have a breather, and look at some social media
And
stuff.
while you're at it, maybe have a coffee while you're looking at
There you
social
go,
media
yeah.
because, obviously, you might get that 2 o'clock feeling that we're having right now while we're doing this. But for Rhett McGibbon, I'm Pat Strawn. See you next time.